Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Demon's Run. It is the monsters' turn, so let's cue up our combat music and let them do their thing. We're going to start with this little thing right here. He's already biting onto Van Helsing, so he'll make his chew attack where he's keeps his teeth sunk into your leg and then just gnaws on the bone with a natural 20 to hit and a modifier of 4, so 24.
Just a hit.
Just a regular hit, not even a crit.
Nope.
Stupid dog. You'll take 6 damage as it chews on your leg, though.
Okay.
That's nice.
Noted.
And then this next pup is going to come over here towards Lucilla out front, and both of these guys will bite at you with a 6 and a 9 to hit. Not really impressive in the slightest. These demons are going to work their way out of their mud, realizing that at least the shore is not terrible situation to be in, and they will walk along the shore until they can get past the mud. It'll slightly slow their movement rate, and they will get to here with 85 feet of movement. And I don't know if they can I don't know if they can move through the water and then charge you.
No, that was not a straight line path. I mean,
yeah, they can get almost to
Also,
you.
if they're because the mud would persist over like the very edge of the shore, so they'd have to be wading through water to get there.
Yeah. So they will do this. They will approach and get about this far with the shield guy in front. We will also now see our 2 taskmasters, who I will give you a description of right now. A hunched over, scaly humanoid covered in small spikes. It stands 7 feet tall, although were it to stand up, it might reach a height of 9 feet. Its face has a pair of large, curved, bony plates extending from the ridges of where its eyes meet its nose, so kind of like up here and then outward. From its small palms extend 3 elongated, slightly webbed claws. Its legs are vaguely canine, but its feet are broad with short talons. From its back sprout large, spiked, bony bat wings that lack any sort of membrane in between. Each one of these suckers wields a shield and a long, thorny whip. And these tall guys are going to come to the side, and they can walk through the water with relative ease along the edge to here. Then we're going to get our 2 of these suckers who are going to do a similar thing. And they will end up standing behind these large taskmasters with shields, getting maybe not full cover, but like 90% cover behind them. The shields are up in front, and these guys are definitely trying to keep themselves behind everything. So 90% cover on these guys in the back. And next, we see appearing on the cliff sides on either side of you are hydras, or what we know as hydras. Cobra-like, but with thicker with claws / pincers about 6 feet down on the body. So their body comes up, and then they've got like crab claws coming out right above the ground. The underside is softer, overlapping scales. The top side is skinless and fleshy, but covered in movable, discolored bony plates that are curved to fit with the body and attached on one side. When angered or aggressive or regulating temperature, these plates will fan up or down. About a third of the way down the body, set as scorpion-like pincers covered in chitinous plating extend and face forward. An expandable frill stretches between the wide skull and the body for a couple of feet. So somewhere between a cobra, a crab, and that weird dinosaur from Jurassic Park that spits acid in that mean guy's face who's trying to steal technology. I can't remember his name.
Dennis?
Dennis, that's the one. Yes.
I love that movie.
Okay. And these guys appearing on the ledge will make their attacks. We're going to start with these ones on the left side, and they are going to go for our back rank folks.
this has got to be long range right there, about 100 feet up.
They're about 100 feet up, and it's 45 feet over, so it is going to be medium range. Well, they've got the same range as a longbow. They got 50, 100, 150. So 50 yards is 150 feet. If they're 100 feet up and 40 feet over, the triangle should be less than. So this should actually be short range for them.
I'll
Right?
do the math and let you know. So it'll
Thank
be
you.
the square root of 100 and... 40 on a side. Let's see.
Call it 60 on a side for simplicity.
60? Shouldn't it be
60,
140?
60 on one side, 100 on the other side.
Okay, 60.
Yeah.
Square root of 60 squared plus 100 squared.
11.
116. Okay. Yeah,
that's
so
definitely
they're short range still.
Okay, so we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 attacks on various back rank characters, which for this case are gonna be
Various
Malachi and the gnome.
Malachis.
So
I assume these are going off relatively simultaneously, right?
I
Meaning
guess.
they wouldn't. So like Malachi's mirror images are probably going to obscure all of these initial shots.
Right, so they're not gonna like target and then wait to see and target
Yeah.
and wait to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll cluster groups. They'll be like, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Why do they get 11 shots?
Because there's 11 of them. Yeah.
You're gonna want to get rid of them next round, Malachi.
6, 7,
They're
5
on
both
one
sides
side,
of
6
the
on the
cliff.
other.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're both
and there
fired.
are 1,
All
2,
of them are
3,
firing
4,
at me.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
They're
10.
firing
There
at
are 10
everyone, I
of
think.
you back here that they're going to target at, so one of you is going to get attacked twice, and that's going to be the gnome is going to get attacked twice. So here's the two
It's
against the
nothing
gnome.
to do with the fact that he's a dart specialist.
Here's against the gnome, an 11 and an 8. I think those are no good. And
Yeah, you
then
miss.
we're just... What is your AC, by the way, gnome?
45.
I think as a fighter with like normal fighter armor, it's like 20.
With the chainmail
No.
will bring you to 15. A
Oh, no.
shield...
Do you have
what- but you're-
dex?
I have a dex bonus.
Oh,
So no, it's not 20. It's like 17.
17?
Alright,
Okay.
This was not the
That's
You have a
fine.
shield?
Could I use a shield while
Can you
you're
get-
hurling darts? I guess I could.
Yeah, totally.
Probably.
Yeah, it's
That'll
fine.
bring you to 20. Okay.
Yeah. So I was right the first time. Okay.
Yeah, perfect. So we'll do
Normal-
Malachi on the far left Malachi. 23. I think that'll hit you.
Yep.
And that'll just kill it, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, there was 1, 2, 3.
Well, wait, they're firing all their
8,
shots.
9, 10.
Right.
Right. So
Yeah,
I'm saying they're
they're
targeting
going-
one
So
person.
Can their
each-
spines go through the barrier?
Yeah, the barrier's at the top, and you guys are down
They're
below,
at the
so they will
top.
be crossing
But they're
underneath
also
the
at the
barrier.
top.
Yeah, some of their angles are going to cut under the barrier.
How high
I don't
up
know
does
if
the
any of them will
barrier
cut
go?
through it. The barrier sort of
crouch.
stops at the very, very top. Maybe
But
it dips down a couple of feet or so, but not all the way.
So that's something that they have to avoid hitting, otherwise the thing won't go through, right? So it's like
That's an
partial
unknown
not
quantity
sure.
at this point in time.
That's what we were asking. But
Yeah. So
some
then
of
these
these
are just
look like they have pretty tough angles.
so left Malachi is a 19. Is that going to hit?
Yeah, 14.
Next Malachi is a 9. Real Malachi is a 23. Fake Malachi is a 16. Top right fake Malachi. Top left fake Malachi. And then Darf. Okay. Your
Stone
AC is
skin,
16.
right?
Yeah, stone skin.
But your AC is 16.
You do get
14.
crit. You take a single crit.
But he's got stone skin.
The
So I
stone
think
skin.
it's
So you
just
lose a
ignored.
stone skin charge. And then I think I'm just want to figure out which mirror images die. The Darf is a miss. The 22 is a hit. The 25 is a hit. The 16 is a hit. The 23 is on you. The 9 is a miss. And the 19 is a hit. Wow, they clear almost all your mirror images just by like spraying one attack at everything.
Yeah.
Well done. And that is going to be it for this turn of monsters.
Did you mean to delete a few of the lensmen?
Yeah, they got
They're
cut in the mud
levitating.
slide.
Okay, they did get clipped. Cool.
Yeah, the one on the far end, the mud could go under, but the other ones I deemed to be
Okay.
in the path of destruction.
Is it our turn? Can I go first?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Archers
wanna-
on the cliff.
I want to move back. I want to move so that they won't be able to.
Yeah, I'll call out. I'll take care of the archers.
Like I should be able to move back far enough that they'd have to cross the barrier to still hit me. No.
For maybe some of them that are really close, but for the ones that are pretty far away,
The barrier doesn't go down very far.
it
Apparently.
doesn't go down into the
Yeah.
canyon. So yeah.
Yeah, I know. But my point is, I can go far back. I can go 100 feet back and still be in range of all that stuff. So can I do that?
You want to be 100 feet away from the rest of the party?
Can I cast my spell?
An
which can influence what other people choose to do?
Sure. You
All
are an
right.
inspiring leader, Malachi, as you flee from the battle 100
I'm
feet.
not. I'm not.
Which
playing.
Malachi? He can leave.
Side doesn't want to.
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna
on.
cast
Yeah, you go
Wall of
first.
Fog.
Ooh.
It can be as small as 10 feet in any direction, so I can take the 20-foot cube is actually 8 10-foot cubes, and then I get a 10-foot cube per level, so 13 10-foot cubes. I want to create a ceiling of fog
Nice.
over us, and they cannot fire at us through it.
Nice.
It's good shit.
Obscures all sight. Ooh, okay. So you create a ceiling of fog. How wide is this?
I can get 13 10-foot cubes.
13? Hold on. What level are you?
There's 20. I'm level 5.
So the cannon's 60 feet across, so he can have 20 feet of fog going all the way across the canyon.
20-foot cube plus one 10-foot cube per level. So you should have a 20-foot cube
A
and
20-foot cube is 8 10-foot cubes.
Must be at least 10 foot wide in its smallest dimension.
Yeah, so that's why I'm.
So it's got to be
Okay,
10
I
feet
see.
thick.
okay, I see what you're saying. So
So
you get
13
13 cubes. I see.
15 10-foot cubes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get you a QB thingy.
So as
Cube
long as we
staff.
fight, as long as we're standing directly underneath it, they can't see us from above, no matter where they're standing, almost.
That's good shit. I like it.
Okay, so 5. So here is a 10-foot cube of fog, and where would you like to place it?
All right. So
where,
I
yeah,
get
where would you like to do your thingy?
13 of those. Can we clone
Right.
it?
Yes, I can clone. I can do as many as you want, but
It looks
Just
like you
the-
can cover this whole.
Okay, I can't move them myself.
yeah. If you can just draw a line, I will move them to where you want them, for
All
simplicity's
right.
sake.
Well, I want to basically, like cover us.
Yeah.
What? Maybe I will just give you this one fog, and then allow you. Then you can move it around while everyone else takes their turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Van is shouting for Darf to switch with him. Still.
Before Van and Darf do anything, I'm just gonna hack that creature off of him. Right? I walk up and I'm just like, you
reasonable.
idiot cleric in the front. What are you doing? I'm just gonna kill this thing. Oh, that's a 12 to hit it.
All right.
That will
27.
actually,
There we go.
Very good.
without
Nice.
its biting and chewing on you, the 12 will actually hit as well.
Oh, okay. So
Well,
it
well,
takes 19 damage.
It dies instantly.
All right.
You
Who
free
attempt to
him from the
dispatch
dog.
the ones in front of me?
Yes. I have one extra attack, right? Because this is the second round.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll move up here and 24 on that one
Finish it.
for
Nice.
7 more damage.
It'll die.
Ooh, I crit with a shield.
Yes, you do.
Ooh.
Is that a double crit? So it's 8 points of damage.
No, it's only a single crit. It clears by 9.
Does 8 take it down?
It does not. It brings it to 1.
All right, I do have a second attack, so I'll see if I can finish it. And that should be plenty.
That should
Oh
be
gosh,
plenty,
way too
yeah.
much.
Okay. Oh, Malachi. Oh, buddy.
Oh,
Oh, buddy.
Are we covered by this fog now?
Rob is still putting
We
in the
will be
place.
Well, I was
eventually.
going to say, Neil, the problem is if I start placing it, then I'm.
I'll go over here.
You
Behind my
start-
shield, Van.
Oh,
you
I
start-
backed up
I
to switch
will-
with Darf.
Backed up.
I will put it on a layer underneath you guys once you move it into place, so it won't obscure the field.
Okay. Can I do my spell?
Go for it as Rob continues to place fog. Yeah.
I lightning bolt through the 2 taskmasters and the 2 guys behind them.
Okay, so you move 100 feet away, and then you cast lightning bolt. And what is the range that you can cast it?
It's 130 yards, so.
And then
Oh,
he has
okay.
another-
Plenty of room.
Yeah, and he has like another 30 yards of distance he can get on top of that. So he can shoot.
And
Now this is sort of bullshitting a bit, but in the past when lightning bolts have been cast into the water, at the point it hits the water, it causes a fireball-sized explosion. Is there any way I could angle this so that it would
no
go through
fireball
them?
size. It does specifically say something about water, though, doesn't it?
So that it could hit them with the bolt and then touch the water behind them and then cause the.
Well, if it's hitting them and they're in the water, that would contribute, wouldn't it?
so
Doesn't the bolt
it
go
comes-
through and then bounce off, reflect?
it comes out directly from you. So you would need to be able to do at the exact right angle to.
Yeah. Okay, so it's too much. It's too much.
Yeah,
okay.
I think it's too much, especially when you're like 300 feet away from them.
Well, if they're standing in the water, though, would that contribute to that?
Both begins at a range and height decided by the caster.
Oh,
it streaks
but it has-
outward
but it
in a
has-
direct line from the
right.
caster.
So, but he can choose the height and then
Okay,
have it
okay,
hit
alright,
them below.
It just
So-
hits them once. They'll
So
roll,
he could put it on the right and have it go straight left, right? And it would go towards the
No,
water.
it
has
goes
to
away,
Away from him, but he can
beam
choose the
from
height,
him.
so he can have it
Has to be
start
away.
in the water.
You can have it start. Well, if it starts in the water and
No,
it goes
'cause then
away
it
from
would
him,
just
it's
go
not going to
down.
hit them, right?
Yeah.
You want it
Okay.
to.
Would
And
it
also,
roll?
you get two of
He-
forks. You
wait,
either get
'cause
a
he could
fork
start
10
it
feet
here,
wide,
couldn't he?
40 feet long, or a single bolt 5 feet wide and 80 feet long.
I don't think
If
it's
it
going to
starts
do
in
I'm
the
gonna.
water, then it'll immediately turn into a lightning ball, fireball.
It doesn't matter. All right.
Wait, but hold on, wait, because he can start it in the water here, right? And then just
Yeah.
because he could set it to start right here, and then it would hit everything.
But then it would go down away from him or
Yeah.
something, like into
No, but
the
it'll be
water.
starting in the water, so it'll immediately be touching water and basically be a fireball.
Yeah, but then it would just hit them the same as it would if
Where
I
is the fireball ability in the water, first off?
Nowhere. There's
just
a
what
rule
we've
in
done
the
before.
past.
Anyway,
you
it
had to do
doesn't-
like a fire. It doesn't matter. It does the same
Yeah.
damage no matter what.
It doesn't
But
matter.
it'll get a
So.
whole
Either way,
Although
it's
maybe
gonna
they can't save. They can't pass.
You're
a save.
still gonna either way,
Guys,
whether it
let's
hits
stop.
the water or doesn't hit
Yeah,
the water,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
gonna do
yeah.
damage to them, and the damage is gonna be the same.
Okay, so do you
So-
want to roll the saves first, or shall I roll the damage first?
Roll the damage. I'll roll their saves simultaneously.
How do they pass a save in the water?
good damage.
Jump at just the right time.
I mean, how do you ever pass a save against a spell effect, right? It's always a little bit of magic, you know? It's maybe they turn the right way, or they happen to not be in the water too much, or something. 40 damage is a shit whack, as they say. So that one passes, and we'll take half. Oof. Ooh, God, these are not good for them. This one will pass, thank you, and survive.
All right, here we go. It's in the DMG. Underwater magic. Electrical spells conduct their energy into the surrounding water. Thus, a lightning bolt originating 60 feet away from the caster acts like a fireball at the point of origin
Yeah.
if they're cast underwater.
Right.
So you can start casting underwater and then it casts a free fireball and comes out of the water.
But the damage is the same. It just
Right,
changes the
yeah.
AoE.
The only reason I was arguing is because if you hit them with the bolt and then with the ball effect, they'd have to save twice.
No, I don't think it just changes the AoE. It doesn't do extra damage.
Yeah. It doesn't say specifically in the DMG, so it's the Dungeon Master's call.
Yeah, I would rule it as one effect, like.
Yeah,
That's
it's fine.
fine,
It's
that's
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
So
Okay,
I'm gonna
so you
this
kill
lightning
one
bolt.
Taskmaster, wound the guys behind it, and I heard someone say they're going to shoot the Taskmaster.
Yeah, I'll shoot the Taskmaster twice.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
That
You
was a
will
crit.
crit. You
that
will
a
clear
double crit?
by 11. Yes, you roll 3 times
got a
damage.
shield,
dice.
It's a
doesn't it?
super crit. Wait, are we? Did you adopt my super crit terminology, Neal, or are we still doing double crits?
There was
Super-
crit, double crit, and super crit, right?
No, because you capped it at triple damage, didn't you? You said
Right.
you got rid of the 4 times. So there's
just
crit
crits
and super crits that you don't have triple damage be the double crit because that's confusing.
That does sound
Right,
like
okay.
better terminology.
So crit and
plus
super crit.
sounds great.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Crit. You super crit him. Hyper crit. Uber crit.
Super critical.
Any-
Mega crit.
I think a hyper crit would be if you crit with a blessed weapon versus a demon or something like that.
You can take any root that means greater than from any language you want and add it to crit, and I'll know what you mean.
The Alpha and Omega crit.
Ultra crit.
The alpha and omega crit. Yes.
The omega crit is the critical that insta kills them.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. You pierce his shield, hit the Taskmaster in the face, and he topples backwards into the water and dies.
Okay, now I'm gonna take a shot at the guy on the right.
The commander. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
22 is just barely not a hit. Oh, Wait a minute. No, this is the wrong commander. He does not have 13. Oh, no, that's 13 armor. Okay. Shit. He does. This guy, I forgot to mark him with a token. You can change your target if you want, but he has
It's fine.
a shield as well, and his AC is higher than 22. He's in armor. I should describe this one a little bit better.
Go Hex.
Let me describe this guy for you so we don't run into this problem again. This is our Commander Demon. A tall and slender with bluish purple skin, high cheekbones, and a very long jaw and mouth. Small plates of bone extend upward from his joints, protecting them and the flesh above. Wearing darkly dyed cloth of woven hair that drapes in long stretches. Has long white hair from the backside of their head. This one is wearing armor with a shield. And did you have a third bow attack? No?
Nope, that's it.
Nope. Okay, cool. I don't actually have a description for the caster yet, because I just finished making it last night. But this one over here has wings that come out, and the wings are heavily armored, and they can either be in front, closing it off and protecting it, or behind it, protecting its back. So right now the wings are in the front, so it should have not a shield, but wing armor. Yeah.
All right.
Other actions?
Yes, hello. This
Hello.
is Darth. Highly confused. There's a lot of lightning going on, and everything is foggy suddenly.
Yeah,
okay.
could you put the fog below us? 'Cause
Yes, I just wanted to get Rob. Are you done with the fog, Rob?
Yes.
Or is this the place? Okay.
Layer that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna just tighten it because no. Fine.
To be clear, that fog is directly
So
above us, right? So
It is.
It's above you, but I'm gonna put it on the layer underneath you so that we can actually see everything that's happening.
So anyways, I stumbled backwards away from the fog. I passed the first Malachi, and I apologize as I squeeze through. And then there's a second one here, which is very confusing. So I just say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I just walk past here, and I put a manly hand on Van's shoulder as I squeeze in front. And I strap my hardened shield back on my hairy forearm. So that's what I'm gonna do.
I appreciate your attention to detail.
You're welcome.
Do you have any other actions?
No, I think donning a shield is one round, as we have established in your last critical feedback.
Yes.
Pretty angrily, by my head. So yeah.
I was just angry that he couldn't look up the goddamn rule himself. All right, just don't come to me to find out where the rules are in the book. Just Google that shit. That's what I'm cranky about.
Sorry.
Sorry. Mild rant.
Can we fall back and reform a line?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say I was gonna push forward and just kind of remake the line there. Sorry, how long
Let
I
them come
got.
to us. We've got Entangle. We've got.
Yeah, let them come
We
to
can
us.
make their lives miserable.
Fall. Oh god.
I
Fall back.
yeah, like we were here was the line that we had created.
Yeah. So let's.
So I'm gonna step back here and I'm gonna cast Protection from Evil on Malachi.
Don't do it.
Which
Just
Malachi?
It
There's
got
two of
patched.
them.
Ask Neal to swap it out for a better spell.
Wait,
my
it got
God.
patched? How
It
so?
didn't get patched. No, there are arguing
Well-
interpretations of it.
Well, okay, only a
Neal's
melee
interpretation
attack
is not
breaks
very
it, so
favorable.
Malachi can cast any spells or ranged attacks that he wants, and he's fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
The issue was that it doesn't give you a +2 on your saves versus spells. Only saves triggered by attacks. Right. So if you have an attack that hits someone and then there's a save effect on top of it, the +2 comes from that, but not
now
a
the
+2 to
time.
saves against
Wait,
lances
what?
of disruption.
John, do we gang up on him now?
Wait, what?
Look at the difference between protection from
There's
evil
not a-
and protection from chaos.
There's not a difference. My reading was that protection from chaos is a clarification. Because it says this functions very similarly to protection from evil. It gives you
But
a
it doesn't say
bonus to your AC
identically.
and saves.
Similarly,
The only difference being that it's versus chaos and not versus evil.
Wait, no. it
Okay,
says
hold on.
The subject
Spells
gets a
are
+2
sometimes
bonus on
considered
saving
attacks.
throws against effects that originate from such creatures.
Neal doesn't think a
Attacks.
magic attack is an attack. I feel
No, I
personally
think
attacked
that
by
is
this
an attack.
ruling.
It's two
so-
separate sentences. Attack
My
and
sanctuary
penalty.
gets broken by offensive magic.
Evil or evilly enchanted creatures take a -2 on attack rolls of the subject. The subject gains a +2 bonus to saving throws against effects that originate from such creatures.
Such
not from
attacks
such creatures, from those attacks, right?
Such creatures.
Where are you reading this?
According to the 2e wiki that I'm looking at. I can find the actual source in the.
It's
Sure.
maybe they
All,
patched it. or-
all
or
attacks
maybe
made
they
by evil or evilly enchanted creatures against the protected creature receive a penalty of 2 to each attack roll, and any saving throws caused by such attacks are made by the protected creature with a bonus of 2.
I
It
assume that
specifically
meant, like-
calls
saying-
out.
Neal doesn't think a
If
magic
they attack
attack
with
is an
melee,
attack.
they get a -2 to hit, and if they attack with a spell, it's a +2 to your save. Was the
Does that mean that spells don't break invisibility now? Or?
No. It says such attacks, which are the subject of the attack roll, or such saves that are.
We're saying spells on attacks, right? So that means you can
But
be
spells
invisible and
can
cast
be
spells.
Yeah,
It-
like some of
I'm okay
some of
with
my
that.
things, some of my magic that is interrupted by attacks specifically mentions that spells count. So spells can be considered attack.
Spells
sounds
can
to
be
me like the
considered
intentional
attacks.
Wording is you have a -2 to your attack roll, or if it's a spell, you have a +2 to your save.
The reason, what thing that gets me is by such attacks. It's the word such here that is the key word in my interpretation.
Just because Gygax couldn't. Well, this isn't a Gygax game, but I was gonna say Gygax can't write like a normal human being.
Well, but this isn't Gygax, so your argument
yeah, but
is
they
fallacious.
tried to use Gygaxian language, sort of, kind of. It's not as good.
Let's just cast it, and if I fail a save within 2, then we can argue about it done.
Okay, yeah, we'll bring this argument up if he fails a save within 2.
We'll argue more later.
We'll
That's
forego
fine.
this argument for now.
That's fine.
I indicate to Van which one is the real me.
How do you do that? Mirror images do exactly the same thing as you, don't they? They are your mirror.
By telling him.
What do you say?
I'm the one on the right. My right.
Damn it. Okay, you got me there.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done, Nick.
Hold the phone. Invisibility says until the recipient attacks a creature. A spell is not an attack, therefore invisibility doesn't get broken by spells.
Yes,
I guess
correct.
that's always what we've ruled.
Invisibility says, for the purpose of this spell, these spells are not attacks, and it clarifies which ones are not attacks.
Right. So if some spells are considered attacks, then you should get the global +2 to your saving. Look, we'll
do it
bring
later.
this up.
We'll do it later.
Bring it up if it becomes a problem.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. All right, Malachi, you're protected from evil. You can cast any spell or range attack you want. Just don't stab something with a dagger, and you're good.
All right.
Assault is real. All right. Any other player actions?
I need to roll my 4 attacks.
Go for it. Who are you attacking?
The casters. Okay, you're not in range
Yeah.
of the darts.
Well, what's the longest I can shoot a dart? I know I get a penalty.
40 yards, I believe, 120 feet, and they
Yeah.
you could move forward and do it.
Aren't you throwing darts?
Yeah, they're throwing darts.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were gonna do blow darts until we realized we didn't have to, so it's fine.
Oh, you said shooting in my brain. I'm sorry. You're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd have to move 15 feet forward, which would that put me in front of the front line? I don't want to be in front of the front line.
You also might be shooting through these guys, which will give cover since they'll be like lines. So maybe come out into the water, like way over here, away from the rest of the party.
Just throw out the warriors right in front of us.
He said no.
Yeah,
Also,
no, I'm just gonna kill the things right in front of us.
That's okay. You could come over here. You'd have a really good shot from this island.
That's good. That's good. I'm gonna.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shooting the things right in front of us.
Okay. 19 will hit. Fuck.
I think it's 16 AC for these guys. I think.
Except for the one in front with the shield.
With the shield, who has 19.
How do you
10
get
will
plus
not
6
kill.
damage.
How's he have plus 10
We
to
just
hit?
did this.
Don't
10 to
question.
hit seems normal, but shouldn't it be plus 3 for
20's a
mastery
hit.
at point blank and plus 1 for strength?
Mastery,
We
strength.
did this at the beginning. We had it at plus 10, and I was told that the double specialization didn't stack, so I lost 3.
Plus 10 to hit. Right.
And
It
then
was the
plus-
damage that
should be-
I'm concerned about. The 6 on the damage was 3 for mastery, 1 for strength.
Even the mastery is I'm skeptical.
Oh
of
no,
that.
the sharpshooter had another plus 1 damage.
Sharpshooter is plus 1. Dart specialization is plus 2. I get a 1d3 from weapon specialization. Double specialization didn't count, but then weapon mastery still does.
There's no
Right.
double special. Mastery is the only thing, and even
Right, so
that's
It's plus
You
three
got
from
mastery
that.
and dart
It's plus 3 from
specialization.
darts. Yeah.
So it should be
That's-
4 to the damage, which is fine. And the 10 to hit, I think, is
Dart-
right.
And then dart
Okay, I
specialization
guess
is 2, weapon mastery is 3, and sharpshooter is 1. That's
Weapon mastery is on
mastery
top.
is
Supersedes.
specialization.
Yeah.
It is the next step of
Don't stack.
specialization.
So it's plus 4.
Yeah.
plus 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Okay. Apparently,
So
I
it'd
can
be-
stack more from throwing skills. I'm gonna look that up real quick, actually.
Okay. But you got,
we'll do plus 4 here.
So the first one takes 8. The
Yeah.
20 is a hit. Roll me some damage. Minus 7. Next attack. 19's a hit.
Eight more
And
damage.
you will drop the demon.
I got 1 more.
27 will clear this guy's AC by 10. You will crit him. With our optional
That's-
house rule crits.
43.
Single crit, just regular crit.
Yeah, but it's 2d3 normally, so.
Yeah, it's
so
2 normal.
Oh,
So I
they're
double-
normally
I-
2d3?
Yeah, I double my damage dice. That's 14.
How do you get 2d3 on darts?
Well, they start out at 1d3,
Why would you? Where do you get a double damage without a crit?
and
This should just be 1d3.
let me find it.
Okay.
There was a
You'll look
thing-
it up while everyone else takes their turn. Anyone else to go?
Yeah, Neal, was there like some particularly well armored, in particular metal armored, well armored boss looking demon?
There are no metal armored monsters anywhere.
It's all glass. Or obsidian.
Oh. Any of them holding metal weapons?
Their weapons are made of obsidian.
Oh, freak.
Yeah, heat metal is not going to work very well here. Although there are some other people nearby wearing metal things.
Don't listen to
All
it.
right, I'm going to. If I cast Entangle, is it clear that it's an Entangle before people step into it?
I think the problem with Entangle is that there are no existing. There's not very much like foliage down here, right? This is the bottom of a riverbed. There's no. There's nothing to entangle.
Put that on top of the cliff.
You want to entangle on top of the cliff? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I figure I might as well nail the Hydralisk down.
There's grass on the top of the hit. They're just hydras, not hydralisks. It's copyright. These aren't hydras and zerglings coming at you. Trust me. Definitely not. Definitely not.
All right, it looks like I can get almost all of them. So 10. Well, they're 10 feet wide, right? They're like,
no, these are half squares. So two squares is 5 feet.
oh well, hell, I probably would have cast that fortified. Then I thought like, oh, it's only going to go halfway across this.
Mm.
In that case, if since I only get 20 feet of fortification, but we have plenty of room in front of us, it looks like, or it looks like 20 feet will seal this gap.
Yeah,
Is that what you're doing?
20 feet wide at its widest.
All right. Okay, I start praying. Lord Bellum.
Oh, I have a question.
Bloody be
Rob?
thy blade. We call upon you to lift us up about 10 feet with a nice ditch in front of us. And then I cast
Rob, when did you cast Fog? Wasn't that this turn?
That was last turn.
It was last turn.
Well,
Yeah,
last
I was
turn,
gonna
the
cast-
Hydras weren't there last turn.
Yeah, I think he already cast.
I think
his
you already
spell.
Oh,
cast
that's
your
right.
spell.
That's what you did at the start of this round, Rob.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
do the fortify next round. Okay. Any other player actions?
Ivan starts spinning around and dancing as he readies his attacks.
Give me a dancing proficiency check. This is
Alright,
the dance of your life. You better roll well here.
Do you
Do not
want
bring
dancing or do you
shame.
want artistic ability?
I want dancing.
I understand.
That is a
28.
good dancing check. Holy shit.
He's a dancer, man. I'm telling you.
Okay. That's all the players. So it
Ivan
goes to
Cloudfoot dancing in the clouds.
Absolutely. That's what I'm going to be, man.
it becomes demonic turn, and we're gonna get our casters to move up first, and we are gonna get our minions to sort of fall back and guard them with their bodies. This guy will pick up one of the down. Actually, there were 3 down shield guys, so these guys will pick up shields, strap them to their arms as they come back and form a defensive position around their caster friends. And then we will get the commander, this purple bloke, who's gonna open up with a spell.
Here comes the lightning bolts.
We are gonna start with.
I regret this formation.
Yep.
We're gonna start with a Lance of Disruption, which is gonna do one of these thingies down that line. How big is Lance of Disruption?
It's only like 5
Time
feet
for you to
wide, I
save or
think.
die, Malachi.
He's 100 feet back.
Oh, that's right. You're 100 feet back.
5 feet wide, 60 feet long.
So you can only hit 2
Okay.
people, I believe.
No, you can hit 3. The gnome as well.
Range 0. So he can only shoot at 60 feet. So
Alright,
he has
so
to
he's gotta
step in
move forward a
front of his
little bit.
dudes.
Well,
or like over them.
They had lots of movement left over, so I'll just move them a little closer so they're in range. There we go. That's what we need.
That's 2 because isn't that Malachi right there?
No, this is the gnome. This is
Oh, okay.
Justin's
Yeah.
gnome.
Alright, so it's 5 feet wide. I think it can. Can you maybe draw?
I think it's just gonna hit like in a block like this. If we want to like clip and do half of these things, I would say
Yeah.
failed save is half and pass save is full
Okay.
0 damage.
Okay.
So we'll do
So-
just these 3 right here. You're in this line.
Unshockingly, Neal has gone out of his way to target the gnome.
I would like to specify that if it's 5 feet wide in all directions, they got to make sure they're doing it like low enough. In my case,
That's fair. Yeah, they'll aim for chest height for the other people, which will be face height for you, and you know whatnot. And he can, step in front, cast it, and step back. So, saving throws from you three while I figure out...
Oh, sure.
Is it spell?
I didn't calculate my
yes.
saves.
Let's roll us a
Did you
d20,
save?
we'll figure it out. Yeah,
What
spell.
level are you?
Spell.
Unshockingly, Justin saves on a 3 or less.
Oh.
I'm level 6, but I don't
Oh, that'll...
know.
Spell is 14.
You'll be this, 14. Okay. Lance of Disruption does 5d4 plus 2 per level, and he casts as an 8th level caster. So 5d4 plus 16.
Yeah, shit.
I think I'm dead.
I'm fine.
28
Not quite.
damage
No.
rips into you. Justin will take
Wait.
half. He'll take 14.
I don't think that's you, Faye.
Totally fine.
This is Darf right here.
That's
Yeah,
Darf?
that's me.
I'm
Oh,
so
that's me.
confused as to who everyone is. I thought that was Darf right there.
No, that's
Also
Rob.
no.
Okay.
That's fair. It's a confusing mess.
Yeah.
So Sean, you'll also take 28,
Minus 28.
and I will
The
modify
gnome
Justin's
takes no
HP.
damage, I believe.
No, he'll take 14. He passed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was
Yeah.
the face height thing lets him.
No,
take,
yeah. It's
Darf doesn't have magic armor or anything, does he?
No.
he
He has dragon scale armor.
No.
What Darf said.
Rings of protection or anything? No plus
Okay.
ones to saves?
I rolled that what was on the sheet, so.
Yeah.
no.
And then the caster will cast Whirlwind, I think. Yeah, it is a slow spell. The spell creates a powerful cyclone of raging wind that moves as directed by the caster. The whirlwind can move by zigzagging along the ground or over water at a movement rate of 6. The whirlwind always moves after all of the creatures have moved, and many creatures can avoid it by simply keeping their distance. If the cyclone exceeds the spell's range, it moves in a random direction, random, uncontrolled fashion for 1d3 rounds, possibly endangering the caster or his allies, and then dissipates. Any creature of size large or smaller that comes in contact with whirlwind must make a saving throw versus breath weapon or suffer 2d8 damage. Man-sized creatures who fail their first saving throw must attempt a second one or be picked up bodily by the wind and held in suspension by its powerful wind, suffering 1d8 damage for each round with no save. The caster may direct the cyclone to eject any creatures carried whenever he wishes, depositing the hapless souls wherever the whirlwind happens to be when they're released. Maintaining the whirlwind, you don't need to know about that. And you don't need to know about the rest of the rules. So, you will whirlwind.
Where
It
does
will
that
whirlwind.
cast?
Trying to find a good
And
whirlwind.
it says if it's slow and we can
token.
dodge it. Does that mean we get to dodge it before it takes its effects?
I think it will. You can just say. You will, when it is moving, you can probably keep out of the way, but
Always-
it will be cast upon an area.
Okay.
10 feet wide at the base, 30 feet tall. Ooh, 10 feet wide at the base is not as big as I thought it was.
No.
Okay, so the whirlwind is going to be thrown down, right here? Right here on the front line. So everyone under that whirlwind. So you
I
guys...
think I'm kind of out of it.
These two guys on the bottom each are only half in it, so I'm gonna give you +4 on your saves.
Alright.
While you guys up here are fully in it.
Well,
So
Poor
give me a
Darf.
saving throw.
Your
Fine.
Oh.
Lucilla fails.
Neal is
fail.
Fails.
Gosh.
Rob?
No, Darf, you pass with your plus. Oh wait, no, you're not. You're not part of it.
I fail.
Yep.
Is
Starp, no magic gear.
I
no
get
magic gear.
full-blown targeted.
And Rob?
Oh, it's versus breath weapon.
Oh,
It's versus
breath weapon, not
Oh, is it
spell.
breath
Dark
weapon?
passes,
Well,
right?
that's even worse because that's a
No.
13 then. All right,
That's a
that's
pass.
how it
Success,
goes.
yeah.
No, then it's a pass.
I
Fuck,
still
never
fail,
mind.
but-
Thank you, Ryan.
That's even worse. I passed.
And okay, so it looks like
So,
Lucila's the only one to fail. So
oh.
Lucilla will take 2d8 damage.
Ouch.
And then
I
give me
need
another
a second
saving
save
throw.
to not
not get
be
picked up.
thrown.
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right,
Bye.
Darf. You're in the air. You're whirlwinded.
Is he ripped up 30 feet in the air, or is he still reasonably
yeah.
like?
So I'm just totally disabled, right?
You were disabled until someone can disable the whirlwind.
Okay.
Cool.
I hope someone had Dispel Magic on hand.
Or just shoot the caster.
Yes.
Yeah, shoot the caster is the solution here.
Okay. Our Hydras can no longer see the party. They have excellent climbing skills, and so they will navigate down the cliff sides. It's going to take them a while. It'll probably take them...
Also, if they fail, wouldn't they fall like 100 feet?
Yes.
But they have excellent climbing, so.
They
So
have
let's see some
excellent
ones.
See some ones. Like to hear.
I mean, if 11 of them climb down, one of them's gonna roll low, right?
Probably.
It's just the reality.
Like these are the Grimes of the Demon Clan right here.
Okay. So they have a 75% chance to climb. So I'm just going to roll a d4, and on a 4, they fail. So starting with the right guys, top to bottom. 1, 2, 3, there are 6 of them. So 64. 4s are failures. Woo! And the 5 on the other side. Ooh, all right. 2 of them are going to
nice.
fall. Somebody give me a
96-ish?
That's 100 feet into water.
I
so
was
maybe
gonna say,
half
They would have fallen
They'll
a little.
fail somewhere between 1 and 50, 0 and 50 feet from the top. So someone give me a D50 plus
96?
50.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, D50 plus 50.
Ryan's got it.
Ryan's got it. Since you just
Right.
got picked up by the whirlwind. Yeah,
All right, D50 plus 60. Is that what you said?
plus 50.
50.
Plus 50.
Yeah. Oh my
1
God.
right at the top.
Jesus.
2 about halfway down.
And then roll me 96 for one and 5d6 for the other.
33
Holy
Yes.
shit.
Get 'em.
You splatters.
and 18.
That's exactly his HP. All right, so
Nice.
those 2 die. These other guys are coming down the cliff, and they are all halfway down at the end of this round.
I feel like they can't climb that fast, but I'll look up your new climbing rules.
Yeah, well, it's nice. It's a slopey, angly thingy. It's not a sheer cliff, and they are expert climbers. And we are trying to oversimplify so that we don't get bogged down in 1,000 years of rolling. And then,
Have you not got any more demons, Neal?
oh, Nick, why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Trying to
'Cause
work
we
out
have-
how to conserve spells.
Nick,
At the
please
end of the
kill the
round,
casters.
you will see some more warriors showing up from around that bend.
What?
Yeah. Thought this was it? You thought this was just one wave of monsters? Please.
No, it's gotta be at least 3. Like, was anyone expecting less than 3 waves? I was
Do we have
expecting-
heals?
Very
Darth
little.
needs heals.
Three waves and then the boss.
I have some healing.
Yeah, see, 3 waves and then the boss.
Okay. It becomes the party's turn.
Ivan seeing the giant tornado. says
So,
he doesn't wanna be
Neal-
here anymore. Hold on, I got this.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
or Sean. And he's gonna do a wall run along the side and then tumble on and stab.
Oh, that's badass.
Oh, you run up to the side, hop around to the backside of the commander, and make your attacks.
So 14.
It's no shield though if you're his back.
Yeah.
That's correct. No shield from back attack. I gotta look at the
7?
armor. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on.
Just as far as positioning, can I suggest you get directly behind him?
Oh yeah, for sure. We were at
was
the perfect
just-
zoom. I don't know if you're aware of
With
that
his
level
armor,
zoom,
he
but-
is AC 20 without the shield.
All right, so that one misses.
The other one's the one concentrating on
Oh,
the spell.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Both of your attacks miss.
Well, this is
Uh-oh.
awkward.
Did you get a third attack, or did you make 2 last round?
I had to hold mine last time because we stayed in the cloud, so it's
Got it.
3 next time.
Okay.
All right. Well, I wanted to cast a spell that might actually have allowed him to hit.
Well, just
We'll
cast
wait.
it now. It's a little late.
All right. Stinking Cloud.
The classic.
Is he going to be able to concentrate if he fails to save in Stinking Cloud, the caster?
That's a great question. Probably not.
Definitely not.
Because you got to be like retching in a stinking cloud if you fail your
Yeah,
save.
it smells
Yeah.
bad.
I think doesn't it give a minus to armor class or something if you're sick?
Be reeling and unable to attack because of nausea for 1d4 plus 1 rounds after leaving the cloud. That will probably be like a penalty of 2 to AC. Okay.
1. That's
And
5.
it is a 20-foot cube. Yeah.
15.
I'm gonna see if I have a stinking cloud icon
Just
for
put
us.
a brown cloud on top.
Thanks, Faye.
You're welcome.
Oh wait, here we go. Back to the square. Is that a square-ish? Is that, or do I need to count little squares?
That's close enough.
Yeah, that is. Okay, that's good.
I'm gonna use a. Oh, here we go. 20-foot cube. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, we're one. Go like this. Let me give this to you as well, and you can put it in the exact spot you'd like it.
Oh, it's gonna be bigger than that. I'm hoping to get some of the.
It's a 20-foot cube, so this should be 20 feet. Across.
I thought you said these were half squares.
Yeah. So this is 20 feet.
If these are half squares, isn't 5 feet a half square? Or are they 10?
Should be a little bigger, but not much.
Let me give it with a ring, because without the ring, the edges look a little bit funky.
It's not a ring, it's a cube, isn't it?
It's a cube, but all my spell effects have rings for some stupid reason, you know?
Well, this square is a 20-foot cube.
Yeah. There we go.
I mean, we can put the green on there to look cool.
Yeah, let's leave the green to look cool, but then you want to put it like this? Excellent. All creatures within must make saving throws, right?
Yes.
Okay,
probably have like plus 10 to saving throws.
Starting with this guy. Is a success, lovely. And the next one, oh, that was the one on the far left. This is the one that was just attacked, and then these are the warriors that are coming up. God damn. Okay, so this one passes, and this one passes, and the others are reeling and unable to attack because of the nausea for 1d4+1 rounds.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Who makes saving throws can leave the cloud without suffering ill effects, so those remaining in the cloud must continue to save each round. Effects can be slowed or neutralized by appropriate magic. The cloud duration is halved in moderate breeze and dispersed in one round by a stronger breeze. Okay.
All right, let's do some damage to the priest.
All right, and then I'm gonna. I don't have to worry about disengaging from the tornado, right?
No, just get out.
Just walk away.
Yeah. Walk away.
But don't look back. These are the ones that passed.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get over here where I'm still covered, still within ranged castings.
If you've already been affected by the tornado once, can you be affected a second time?
Yes. Get out.
So wait, but it can move, right? Do we have the ability to just step away from it when it moves?
That's what
Apparently
it
not.
says.
That's what the saving throw is, I think.
So it was cast upon you, so you didn't get a save at that moment in time.
Yeah, but if it
now
moves,
it's
pretty
at
slow,
movement
right?
rate 6. So I think if you're not actively engaged in combat with someone, you can just spend your turn walking away from it, you know? But if you're in melee and then it comes, then you might get caught.
That sounds less than great. I have a spell called Wind Servant. Wind Servant doesn't really say how this would work because it's more about moving physical objects, but it lets me control air currents.
Oh.
Could I use Wind Servant to I could create a counter cyclone to try and put out this cyclone, or I could try and move it away from us, right? And cancel any movement the caster tries to direct it with. Are those things that I could do with this spell? Because it's more about moving physical objects, but it seems like that's the kind of thing.
Onto the Hydralisk, make them take a dive off the cliff.
Well, I might not be able to move it because I think we'd be canceling each other's movement out, but I could stop it from moving is more my thinking here.
Or you could force me to land.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Can I make a counter current that would cancel out the tornado? Could I just stop it from moving? What can I do with the spell?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Didn't you want to save it for Cloud Kill, Sean?
I did, but this is really bad. That tornado will be very bad, and it lasts for a while, so it might be time to pull out the Cloud Kill.
So flying creatures of size M or smaller can be forced to land or driven away by use of the spell. So I think at the very minimum, you could pull someone out of the cloud at a minimum, but I'm still reading.
Yeah.
Pulling it against an arrow or light missile adds a penalty of 4 to the attack roll. Dusty, snowy, or sandy regions, the caster can instead use Windstorm to create vicious zephyr of stinging dust around the enemy. So I think you can at least pull someone out of the cloud. Right. Maybe we could do some opposed rolls if you want to target the cloud itself.
Well, I'm wondering
instead.
more, could I stop the cloud from moving is the other thing. Because if I can control wind currents, could I stop it from moving?
I would give it an opposed check. You could try and stop it from moving, and then we would roll your caster level versus their caster level in a similar way to dispel magic, and it would contain it.
So if we're going to do
not.
that, could I just try and cancel the cyclone altogether by making a counter current against it?
I don't think so, because the Cyclone is a 6th level spell, and it feels weird to have it canceled by a 3rd level spell that's not Dispel Magic. You know, it's a pretty powerful Cyclone spell going on here. I think Wind Servant isn't strong enough.
Is enough.
It lasts 1 round per level. So this round, pull me out of it, and next round you can do Wind Battle with the...
Yeah, so I can definitely pull Ryan out, and then when he tries to move it, we just make a post check to see if my Wind Servant is able to stop it.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. So cool. I have my Wind Servant pull it out. I cast the spell, and then I have my Wind Servant pull it out, and then just leave it on instructions to keep the Cyclone from moving.
Okay. Ryan, we're going to see how far out of it you were. You're kind of like tossed up and down in the cloud. Yep. So I'm going to do D20 plus 10 for your feet off the ground. And you will take 2d6 falling damage.
He might land in the water, though, which would
7
have it.
Well, he might land on like the edge of the water.
Can't the Wind Servant gently put me down?
No, you're getting pushed. You're not a flying creature, right? You're in a cyclone, and the Wind Servant like pushes you to the edge, and you go, ah!
All right.
You Wilhelm your way out, and you are now on the ground, but able to act.
Okay, that was all. Okay, but I'm able to act.
You still have your turn, yeah.
All right, others can go first while I'm reeling.
So do these guys have bad cover? What's the cover on this?
He's got cover from these people in front.
Yeah,
so it would be
because they're holding
just
shields
one of
too,
them, right?
Like big shields.
Right.
The yellow dot means they're holding a big shield.
Right.
Well, I'm saying the 2 are retching, right? The 2 on the either outside.
Oh, that's true.
Ooh.
Are they still providing cover if they're like bent over, hurling?
Yeah,
probably.
I would say they will provide less cover, and this guy right here will still be providing full cover.
Because he made a save.
Right, because he passed his save. Okay. So it's normally 25%, but he's got a big shield as well, so it'll be -4 to hit if you have to attack through this guy's square at all. And if you're up here, Archer Boy, yeah, then you would be attacking at -4
You can hit
against
purple
this guy.
though.
What about purple guy?
No, hit the purple guy's
Purple
retching.
guy
We need to hit out the...
Yeah, purple guy is retching. It's more important that we kill the
purple guy. You could hit.
bastard.
-1 for the dude in front of him, but that's it. What are you gonna do?
So it's -4 to attack through this guy's.
Yeah, -4 against the green, -1 against the purple.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take some shots at her. Why not?
At the green one? Okay. Ooh. 25 is good. Is it good enough is the question.
Is that including the -4? No.
It's not including the -4, but that will hit. A 21 will hit her.
7 damage.
Genderless monsters.
Are you going to give her a concentration check?
I will, because Cyclone, was that what the spell called?
Yeah, it requires concentration.
Whirlwind, here we go. Maintaining requires the caster's full attention. He cannot cast other spells or make any attacks while directing the course. If his concentration spell fails for some reason, he cannot simply cancel the spell. Instead, it becomes uncontrolled and dissipates after D3 rounds. So we will give him a saving throw. I do not believe a 3 is a pass on a save. I will double check it though. Certainly not. No. The concentration breaks. The whirlwind thing is now its own raging mess.
Okay, so does that give me the ability to control it with the Wind Servant now?
No, because it's no longer controlled by him, but it's still in full power, going in a random chaotic direction.
For 1d3 rounds.
All right. Who hasn't been?
Oh, you're
Still
right.
has
1d3.
attacks.
I have not gone yet.
Well, Ryan should go.
Ryan, you can't run into the stinking cloud. Have you got ranged attacks?
No, I can run into the stinking cloud though.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Or around the stinking cloud. So I get thrown, I pick myself up, and I'll enter the fray, I suppose. So I can move like a full 100. I can move 120 feet, can't I? Like maybe even if I'm going half speed through the water, I can circle around to there.
No problem.
Nice.
This guy's retching, so he can't make an opportunity attack against you.
I didn't even go that close to him, but either way. I don't know which one I'm going to finish off, but so I guess I'll start with the one that cast the air servant thing.
This one?
Or the 26 to the back.
That will hit.
10 damage. Second attack is a 25 to the back.
That will hit.
6 damage.
16 total.
Third attack is a shield bash, which is a miss.
It's a miss. All right, our caster is
very
barely
close.
alive.
Survive that.
alright.
There's no.
Okay, let me go next.
Okay.
I do magic
Okay.
missile. 2 on the green guy and 3 on the other guy. So on the green guy, that's 10 damage.
What is the range of magic missile?
Like,
million.
well,
Forever.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
The whole
million
battle
square
map.
feet.
And then on
It's
the
not an
command
AoE, but it's still in
yards,
square
isn't
feet.
100 yards, maybe.
It's
So
mo-
you said 2 to the left, 3 to the right?
Yeah, so 10 damage on the left and 13 on the right.
Okay, they die.
Woo.
All right.
right.
I didn't realize we could run through the water, so I'll run up as well.
It's nice and shallow
to
water right there.
I can get to this guy right here, and I will make twin attacks upon him. He's retching, right? So I get like a +2.
+2. Mm-hmm.
All right. So a 17 to hit with the first
Hits.
one
God for that
for
+2.
9 damage, and with the Harvest Moon, 13 to hit.
Will not do it.
Okay.
Magic missile is 60 yards plus 10 yards per
Doesn't-
by the way. So
Wait, are you
so
factoring in
150.
-4 to his
So it's,
AC?
so it's 110.
150 yards.
He's like a
level-
ninth
he's
level
level
caster.
9.
Wait,
Oh,
Greg,
yeah.
are you factoring in the -4 to AC for it being like on the ground retching?
That's what
was
Neal
minus
said.
2.
were
Yeah,
getting
we
+2.
did it. We
Oh, okay.
accounted for it. Yeah. Okay, is that all the players?
I still need
nope.
to roll 40 20s.
All right, who are you attacking?
Well, I'll start with the one on the right. And
How about the guys climbing?
Wait, yeah, would people
Oh.
fall if? Oh yeah, they have to remake their climbing check, right?
how?
No, they'll one climbing check to get up or down.
Okay,
But if they get
damage, they'll
hit
make
while
them
they're
make it.
climbing.
Oh, if they get hit while they're climbing, yes, then
Okay,
they
then
will
I'll,
make another
I'll
check.
move up and fire one dart at each of the four different climbers.
Okay, you'll have to get out of the fog, all the way out of it.
I think I can stand right here.
You could step out of the fog, throw, and then
Yeah,
step
and then
back.
and then step
That's
back
fine.
in.
Yeah. Okay. So you come all the way out. 20 will hit, 20 will hit, 30 will hit,
Ooh,
14 will. I'll give them -2 penalty to their AC for climbing at least, so
Okay.
they'll all hit. And you said you're doing against different targets.
Yeah, 4 different targets.
Okay. So
Trying to knock him down.
hit, hypercrit, hit.
Seems reasonable. So it is 1d3, but I get +2 if they're within 30. That's the difference. So I get
That's already included.
That should already be the +3.
That's the only reason
get.
you get damage. I just found sharpshooter gives you another +1 to damage. So I'm up to 3 for point blank, 1 for sharpshooter, 1 for strength.
Yeah.
So that should be 5 to damage.
D3 +5.
Okay, I was doing 6, so that's pretty reasonable.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's fine. That's all good.
I think you
did
were
you-
stacking the specialization on it or something like that.
2. So those are the non-crits.
Right.
Wait,
Those are attack roll. Oh wait.
Somehow those are attack.
So 7 damage.
the first one was right. It didn't copy paste
Yeah.
correctly.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. 7,
6.
6,
8.
8, and then the hypercrit is 3d3 +5. 12. Okay, did you want to go top to bottom or bottom to top with these suckers?
I wanted to go, like, so bottom to top.
Okay, perfect. So we will do. You hurl darts like a gnome, like no other gnome. And this one takes 8, and this one takes 12, and then doing the same bottom to top. 44, 4s are failures. Ooh, not good. They're at 50 feet down, so roll me 5d6, and that's how much damage they take.
Did they fail?
Two of them failed.
Okay.
This one will die. This one will make it to the ground and survive. Oh, no, they'll survive more with even more HP. Lovely, thank you.
I assume it was 2
Remain-
different rolls.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I was gonna have it just be one for simplicity,
he's
but
knocked
I appreciate
prone,
the
right?
difference. Yeah,
Okay.
it is
Yeah.
prone.
I'll have to
I have
spend
a
his round
70
getting
attack,
up or
so
something.
I'm gonna shoot this Hydra, I guess.
And I'm gonna
Move
move.
to get up. Go ahead
And
and make
that's-
your.
I'm gonna move back into the fog.
Fair enough. 19 will hit. Ito. 8 will kill.
Cool.
Do you have other attacks?
No, that's it.
You only have 1 bow attack per round?
No, I had to. I just split them up.
He already made them.
Oh, okay, got it. I believe it becomes the monster's turn, right?
Hold on, I can
Oh,
like
Yeah, we can
move out of the. I should
I'm
move,
just moving a
right?
few feet. That's it.
Okay,
Yeah, get
you're
out of the
moving over
cyclone.
there. I have no idea how
want.
far I would need to move, but I
You
could
can evade as long as
walk
you're
up
not
the
engaged.
ledge,
Is what we
right?
talked
I could,
about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
Is
walk
there
up
like
the
a
ledge.
defensive? Is there a defensive action you can take with a shield?
Yes, you can. It's called a parry, I believe.
Okay, I shall do a parry then, and I'm going to regenerate 2 HP because I have a medallion of regeneration. So
Ooh. Darth.
it's just gonna take me like 15 rounds, but don't worry about it.
Every little bit matters.
Yeah.
Since when did
We're gonna
Darth
go-
pop up?
You know, I was ready for my pros about healing Darth's rippling muscles, but I guess we don't need that anymore.
You just watch
Maybe
his rippling muscles
ask me
heal
after the
themselves.
combat why I'm still standing, you know.
All right, we will see you guys on the other side of our second break as the next wave of demons come. And I guess we'll give a slight preview of what the next wave will encompass. Because we've got our regular guys. Then we have this guy. A fireworm. A massive 60-foot long creature made of fire and lava and rock, it seems. Although it does appear to be out of its element, moving in this plane instead of its home demon world. It seems clunky and not very elegant. But we'll deal with these guys on the other side of our break. See you soon.